I have been using the Tangzu Waner second generation, or you can say Waner SG2 for the last few days, and I have to admit this is one of the most capable budget IEMs you can buy at around $20. Okay, it not only offers very good sound quality, it offers something special too. There's Sankai ear tips that on their own are retailing at $10. So a lot of people are just buying these IEMs for these tips. And in my opinion, these are a decent investment to be precise. Even though you don't like the IEMs, you can give them to someone else and you can use these tips for your other IEMs. Okay. And I like these tips. It's not like it is bad or anything like that. They have very good texture to them, and they are very soft, but somehow these are kind of slippery. And while I was using it with the Warner SG2, I was unable to get a reasonable amount of stability and traction inside the ear because the earpieces were coming out, they were falling out. So I decided to go for the foam tips because foam will offer better stability and slightly wider nozzle. You guys can see the the width of the nozzle part is much wider with the foam, so it kind of offers better stability inside the ear. Even though this let me be very clear, foam tips do suppress a bit of sharpness or extra bit of energy, and that thing is really doing a good thing for the Warner SG2 because this can sound slightly thin and slightly sharp at times, but with the foam tips, it is being a bit more polite in that regard. And the fit and finish is decent. I didn't had any issues with the finish, but yes, you guys can see that it might not fit those with large ear cavity. Okay, larger, deeper ear cavity will be difficult to stabilize this IEM because of its shallow depth until unless you are using something like this, like foam tips. Okay, and foam tips will do good. It is working much better than the Sankai or the other tips that this IEM comes with. If we start talking about the cable, okay, this cable is decent. I tried using other cables and they are slightly more polite. This cable is good. I will not say this is bad or anything like that, but it kind of adds a bit more sparkly energetic presentation. So if you are not exactly happy with this cable, you can try changing the cable, but it's a budget IEM, and changing cable is not exactly prescribed until unless you are in love with this IEM. Okay, if you are really loving this IEM, you can definitely change the cable, but for just $20, I'll say no, you do not need to change cable or anything like that. If we move on to the sound quality, this is, as I have been saying, is a very good sounding budget IEM, but it is not for everyone. Okay, let me be very clear. It is not a bassy IEM. Okay, it is a W shaped, neutral, kind of balanced sounding IEM that offers good bass quality. Okay, it's not the quantity, but the quality is good here. Okay, quantity is good too. It's not like it is not offering enough thump or anything like that, but it's more about quality than quantity. It has good sub bass extension, good. Okay, not very good, but good sub bass extension, good rumble. Mid bass is tight and clean. Even though it has a bit more energy and bit more body, it is fuller and offering very good dynamics and contrast. It is very clean, to be precise. For the asking price, its decay speed is nicely paced. Okay, what do I mean by nicely paced? It is accordingly paced. Okay, when there is a big, slightly slower rumble or slightly slower note, it kind of offers that extra bit of delay to that. So yes, it is appropriately paced and sounds good, sounds clean, no issues with the upper bass clarity or anything like that either. Layer delivery is not exactly great, but it is okay. You cannot expect a lot of layer delivery from a $20 IM. Okay, if we move on to the mid range, that is where too this IM is very good. Even though it has a bit of dip in the lower mid region, it does not sound bad or anything like that. Instruments have very good clarity, slightly splashiness. Okay, there is a bit of spicy and splashy kind of presentation with this one, but it's not bad or anything like that. I do not find it to be bothering until unless you are sensitive. If you are sensitive, you really do not need to look at this. You might have to resort to options like cable change and tip change and that kind of stuff, but I do not find it to be that much bothering to go to that extent to make it polite or anything like that. Vocals too are good, not the best. Okay, the tonality and timbre are not the best. They could have been slightly warmer, but they have very good resolution and definition. Let me be very clear, this IEM is very good with the definition and resolution throughout the spectrum. Okay, it is not lacking with details or clarity or anything like that, but it's the tonality and timbre that are not exactly that natural. Okay, it kind of feels slightly metallic, slightly plasticky at times. So I'm not exactly pleased with the tonality, but the clarity is very good. It does not sound muffled or anything at any part, and has very good vocals. As I was saying, female vocals are very good. Male vocals are slightly less organic, but it's okay. Cohesion is not a big deal. We are getting reasonable back and foreground separation too, so that bit is not bad either. This is a good sounding IEM to be precise, and the treble range too is very good. It is reasonably extended. It is not the most extended IEM to be precise. You cannot get very extended IEMs in this price range, but at $20 the extension is very good. It has good layering and separation. You do not really get a lot of air between instrument. If you are looking for a lot of air, you might have to spend at least $50-$60 for that kind of clarity. Okay, it has good sparkle though. Good sparkle, slightly spicy treble range, a bit energetic presentation to be precise. It's agile, no issues with agility or anything like that. And the stage is one of the biggest thing that I really like about this IM. It has a big stage. For just $20, you are getting a stage that we usually get at around $40-$50. So the stage is good. No issues with the stage. Use a good stable ear tip and you will be able to enjoy the stage. Yes, most of the stage is still inside the head, but believe me, you are not really going to get anything better until unless you spend more than $50-$60 at around up till around $40, 40 $45. This is a very good stage in my opinion. The next big thing is EPZ G20, which has much bigger stage than this one, but up till that EPZ G20, this one is not bad at all. It has good imaging, good sonics, good back and foreground separation. For this asking price, what can you expect? And I really like the way it is presenting the whole spectrum. It is balanced. It is not trying to be boomy or anything like that, or trying a bit too hard to offer more details, unnatural details. So it's a good sounding budget IM that can be considered for nearly everyone. But if you are looking for a very basic kind of IM, you do not need to consider the Warner second gen. Okay, so this is it. This is my review of Tangzu Warner second gen or SG2. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy.